Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Alfreton Town Save. Just going to do a very long one today. I'm just going to keep going, play a few games, see how we get on, and see how we get on time wise. The wife's gone out Sunday morning. The wife's walked the dog down to the farm, sort the horses out. So, we've got a bit of time, hour or two maybe. So we'll have a look and let's see what's going on then. So last time out you saw us get humbled in the cup by Millwall. I don't think I've done another video since then. If I have, it's completely gone out of my mind. I've got a bit carried away and played quite a few games since then, so I do apologise for that, but shit happens basically. So we lost 3-1 to Tottenham. Dentino with the goal there. It was a good goal that was as well, to be fair. Nice team goal. 4-4 draw followed that with Everton, cracking for the neutral there. Then a 2-2 draw with Wigan, that's to Cole and Selby. Then we won 2 on the trot, 2-0. We beat Fulham thanks to Colthurst and Bangura, and then Southampton thanks to Selby. We lost 4-2 to Norwich, Bass and Selby with our goals before we beat West Brom 4-1 even. Shaquille Colthurst, 2 from Townsend and 1 for Selby. Townsend scored the winner against Sunderland. We drew 2-2 with Arsenal, that's the Townsend and Selby. Then 2 1-0 defeats to Man City and Liverpool. We drew 2-2 in the league with Chelsea, Hughes, Mason and Selby. By the way, I've turned down the Chelsea job just before that as well. We then got beat by them in the FA Cup third round, Bowen with our consolation there. We then beat Swansea 5-2, Selby, Cole, Colthurst, Hughes, Mason and Field. He's a new signing, I'll show you him in a minute. We lost 4-2 to Stoke, Colthurst and Selby. 2-1 to Forest, Maloney with the goal. 1-0 to Villa. Then a 1-1 draw with Burnley thanks to Townsend. We then lost 3 on the bounce, Newcastle 2-0, Man U 4-1, Tottenham 3-2. We then beat Everton 4-1. Dentino, Selby, Friendly and Hughes Mason, and Colthurst and 2 from Selby in a 3-1 win over Fulham. So we've got 7 games left. Really we'd be looking to pick up points from 5 of them for definite, and hopefully we can get something against Arsenal. And Man City though, I'll show you Man City are walloping the league. 86 points, 16 points clear. They were a lot further ahead than that, but they've drew 2 and lost 1 in the last few games, so they've hit a bit of a blip. But they've qualified for the Champions League already. Man U have qualified for the Europa League already. I think they won the League Cup, I think, or something. I'm not sure. Might be wrong there. But yeah, the where is it? There it is. Man City have won it almost every year. Chelsea under Jose won it that year. If you're wondering why it's got 2 2013s, it's because it's the updated database that somebody did with all the updated teams, and they updated all the leagues and stuff. So we're, as far as real life goes, we're in 2020, but as far as FM goes, we're in 2019. So that's what that's all about. But yeah, Man City are dominating England. David Moyes' Man U every now and again. Oh well, they've won it once since he took over. So is that going to be a sign of things to come? Who knows? So that's the league and the transfer league and the results. Transfer wise, been a little bit of activity gone on since you last joined us. Danny Bradley's finally moved on. He requested to leave. He wanted first team football. He's moved to Doncaster Rovers, who are in League One. Paul Dickoff's still the manager there, going strong. And they are 11th at the moment, a long way off the playoffs. They're not going to make the playoffs this season, that's for sure. Blackburn finally Blackburn have picked themselves up, dusted themselves off after dropping into League One, and they look like they could go up. They could also drop into the playoffs though, and last time they were in the playoffs they got beaten, so who knows what they're going to do. As for former players, Hull are top of the league, but Ryan cannot get in the team at all. I tried to bring him back, but they refused to sell him. They wanted ridiculous money. and they're not playing him. We keep getting those polls coming up, you know, the ones that say should such and such be in the team and all that and the other. I tried to sign him for, it doesn't show yet, and I can't bring him back on loan now because the loan window is closed, but in the summer there's a possibility I might try and bring him back, dependent on when does his contract run out. Dependent on sort of 2021, he's still got a good few years left on his contract. As for Leeds, they're in the playoff places at the moment. David Weatherall's their manager. Where's Murph? There's Murphy, 23 now. Never hit the heights we hoped he would. He's got 10 goals this season for them though. He's doing well. Last season he got 9, so he's bettered that. So that's pretty good. Who else was there? Danny Bryan. What's his name? Michael Bryan's left Derby. He's gone to Cardiff. Don't know if he's playing for him, to be honest. Michael Bryan. He's unhappy already. What the frig? Why are you unhappy? What's first team football? He's only been there. He joined in January, it's now April, he's played 1 game, he's not happy, is he? Should have joined us then, mate. We give you opportunity after opportunity, he kept turning us down. That'd be a lesson to you. I don't think there's any more, is there, that are down there. The only other one is Big Dan Basungu, who's at West Brom. He played against us once, I think, this season, but he didn't play against us the other time. No, he's injured at the moment. Worth 2.3 million now. Yeah, he's not made many appearances this season. Oh, for God's sake! Come on! Oh, that's what I've clicked on. I've seen Dalt. Yeah, he's not really took off in the Premier League. Hey ho! What am I doing? I need to show you my ins, don't I? Show you the outs and the former players. The only other outs are loan players. There's nobody else has left. Obviously you saw Dentino in the last video. The other guy I've signed is Chris Field from Plymouth. Signed him for £1 million then, £900,000 worth of add-ons and stipulations and stuff like that. He's got 1 goal for us. That was on his debut, when he came off the bench on his debut. He's come through Plymouth's youth team. He's been quite prolific for them in the past few seasons, so I've picked him up. He looks quite decent, to be fair. Got good stats, good finishing stats, fairly quick. Not a very good header of the ball, but you know, he's doing some good for us when he comes on and stuff. So we'll see how he gets on. He needs to adapt. As for formations, I've moved on to this for now. You've seen this before on this save once. I've used it. If you watched my 2 seasons to win a title challenge thing that I did, this was a formation on my Sporting Lisbon one that I used as well. A very, very good formation for passing teams. So I've been using it in the past couple of games just to see how we get on, and it's done quite well for us so far. You can drop out. So I'm going to go with it again today because it serves us quite well in the past couple of games. See how we get on. I'm not going to use it all the time though. I just use it every now and again just to catch opposition off guard and stuff. It's worked for the past 2 games, but you know, that's given Wigan an opportunity to set up to play against it. So we'll see how we get on. So this is the first game of the video against Wigan away, bottom of the league Wigan. This lad's impressive. Let's just show you. I noticed they signed him a couple of seasons ago. South African fella, gets a lot of goals. If they go down, I'm possibly going to bring him in. In fact, I'm going to add him to my shortlist because I think I might bring him in if they go down, because I like the look of him. He's decent, very decent indeed. So hopefully we can nab him off him at a bit of a bargain price if they go down. It's probably more of a when than an if, because I think they've struggled this season to compete really. They'll probably beat us now, I've said that, but they've struggled this season. But they are a yo-yo team, they're up and down all the time on this save, so they'll probably go down then come back up again the season after. But we'll soon see, we'll soon find out with only 7 games left. What's that all about? Was he given a free kick for? Was he offside? How bizarre. But here we are, knocking the ball around well. Over the top. Go on, get it in. Go on. Go! Contest! Oh, by the way, yeah, that's what I forgot to say. Danny Selby, the guy we picked up from Blackburn on a cheap deal, really. He was handed a transfer request in. He wants to move to a bigger club. He is very quickly surpassing the size of the club. Big time. He's in England under 21s now. He's banging goals in left, right and centre. He's certainly growing very fast into a world-class player, I think. So it's going to be difficult to hold him because we've tried to offer him a new contract like he wanted originally, and we just can't meet his demands, his wage demands. Here he goes, goal. That's why he's so good. That was a beautiful curler. But yeah, we can't get him to sign a new contract. He wants far too much wage-wise. And despite the fact we have quite a big budget now, the board have put quite tight restrictions on wages still, which is good because it's keeping us financially stable. We're making some months we're making £4 million a month at the minute. You know, from TV money, income, merchant, and all that sort of stuff. We're making ridiculous amounts of money at the minute, which is a cracking thing. Go on, Selbs. Go on. Oh, Field, good save that was. Oh yeah, but Effie Bangor has gone on loan to Blue Square Premier side Dartford. He's unhappy. Oh, Duffy. He's unhappy at not being in the team. So I said, well, I brought him Field so you can leave. Put him up for transfer, and only Blue Square Premier teams came in for him. He was a beast in the Championship last season, and he's caused problems for the Premier League defenders this season. Go on. Go! I thought I'd gone in there. Yeah, so Bangor has dropped from Premier League to Blue Square Premier League now on loan. I offered him up on a free as well to anybody who wanted him, and nobody wanted him apart from Dartford on loan. But he's quite happily skipped down to the Blue Square Premiership, so fair play to him. He might be one of those where I'll sell him or release him. He'll go to the Blue Square Premier League, and then he'll start scoring goals there, then move up again and eventually come back. That happened a lot on my Hinckley save. A lot of players that are released dropped right down the leagues and then came back again and went on to play for, I don't know, say teams like Tottenham and that in my other saves. So we'll see how he does. He's probably a bit old now to make the full comeback, but I mean, well, I say a bit old, he's only 22, 23, but you know, you guys know what I mean. But when he leaves, whoever gets him will have a good striker on their hands. He's quick, he's clever, and gets the goals. So Rudy Dawson can come off. I remember that's bizarre. I need another central midfielder. I might have to promote one of the kids. Oh, swap you with you. No. Yeah, sorry, yeah. And pull you off for Bass. Field, you can come off for Townsend, and Beverly, you can come on for Courthurst. Beverly was on loan at Crawley, got 9 goals on his loan spell that ended just before January, I think it was. So we decided to keep hold of him for a bit now, see if he's ready to make a step up and play some first team football. He's the experiment guy, for those of you who forgotten and wonder who he is. He's the experiment guy. But yeah, he did really well for Crawley. He got really good reports back from him, so from his games there. So hopefully he might be ready to start making the step up now. It's a big step up, obviously, from where he came from, Hampton and Richmond, to the Premier League now. But we'll see how he gets on. But looks like we've won this one, doesn't it? Because this will be the end now. Tweet tweet. There you go. End of the game. A nice 2-0 win. Underdog style. I love the fact that we're still classed as a regional reputation team and we're a Premier League side. We're about 9th, 10th in the Premier League. 10th in the Premier League, and we're still classed as a regional reputation. I love it. But that's the trouble we got, you see, because Dan Selby doesn't want to play for a regional rep. He wants to play higher up, and he will play higher up. I think he'll play for England, and I think he'll do well for England. An absolute steal at, what was it, £1 million plus add-ons to make it up to £2 million from Blackburn's under 18s. superb bit of business on my behalf. I'm not being big-headed, but it was. You know, he's been a beast for us this season. 20 goals in 32 games. Absolute ledge of a player. He's outspoken, he's very ambitious, transfer listed by request. He's fast, he's got good finishing, he's got good first touch. He'll do well, he'll go on to do well wherever he ends up, that's for sure. I'm his favourite personnel as well, but he wants to leave. Bradders as well, and David Dunn. But yeah, he'll do well, he will move on, he will do well. I'd like to keep hold of him, but it's going to be difficult. And if they've done the treble, they've won the league. They have won the league. That's it, they've done it then. Wrapped it up with 6 games left. They're having a laugh, aren't they? Taking the piss. But yeah, I'd like to keep hold of Selby, but I don't want to keep trying to keep him and his contract run down and lose him for nothing. You know, we need to make a profit on these lads if we're going to still be a team that feeds players through to the bigger clubs, which we have been for the whole of the saves. Then that's what we're going to have to do. I don't mind doing that either. He's tipped to win Young Player of the Year as well. I think every Young Player of the Month award has been won by one of our players this season. I'm sure it has. If not every, then it's been every other. Most of them have anyway. I don't want any Banks Blake, thanks. Now you back up. You are a key player. No, I don't want to mess around with that. Coley, like Captain Cole, well done. You've been good so far. See, I'm doing these a bit quicker than what I normally would because of the recording. You see, normally I take time to have a look through them. I had a guy called Morley on my Hinkley save. I can't remember his first name now, but he was a coloured chap. Played centre midfield. Paul Morley, that was it. Played centre midfield, central defence for us. Moved on in the end to Man United and teams like that, and he's at Tottenham now on it. I mean, I haven't played it for a long time, but he was at Tottenham. He was about 34, and he was at Tottenham. And his player face thing is the same as Selby's, but just older looking. I remember him. He's a good player for me. Stuck around the club a long time, not playing first team football. A bit like Pritchard, really. He didn't play first team football for ages, and he stepped up in the end and did really well. Became one of the best defenders I had there. Really good player he was. And then obviously we did the 5-year experiment, which was where I retired as the manager, David Grody, on it. Holidayed it for 5 years, came back, and they were in massive debt. They'd sold all their best players, well, most of their best players that I had there, and they were in League One. They got relegated to League One, and they were in massive debt. Didn't get a points deduction, I know, because I think a takeover happened just before I went back. But I had to sell loads of players, and I remember I sold like £30 million worth of players to bigger clubs because they'd managed to keep hold of a good nucleus of good players. And I remember some guy tweeted me and said, oh, well, you're going to piss that league, you're going to piss League One, you got £30 million spent on players. I didn't have, because they were £120 million in debt. Something stupid like that. So I didn't have, but we rebuilt the club. I won the league the first season. So I went back as me, because if you remember on the Hinkley save, for those of you who watched it, I started as a player on it to see what happened, and I made up a different manager. And then I kind of went through like that, and then the manager retired, the player retired. Then I came back when they dropped out to League One as me, took over, won League One, and then it took me a good few seasons. I can't remember how many it was. I seem to think 4 or 5, but it took me a good few seasons to get out of the Championship up to the Premier League, and that's where I've left it off. I'm back in the Premier League on it, but I fancied starting again. For me, really. Starting off in the lower league, the journey through the football leagues, far more interesting to me and far more enjoyable than when you get to the Premier League. I enjoyed the first few seasons of the Premier League, but then when I win the Premier League eventually, if I do, and then I kind of start to think, well, apart from the Champions League, there's nothing else really. Champions League, possibly FA Cup, because I normally manage to win the League Cup at some point quite early on in the Premier League years, and then once I've won the Premier League, there's only the FA Cup and the Champions League, and then once I've won them, I kind of think, well, that's it now, we're done, and then I lose interest. So I prefer doing the journey through. So that's what I'm looking forward to, FM14, when that comes out later on in the year. I've already decided that the underdog save on that is going to be Telford United, AFC Telford. I don't know why. I just kind of like the idea of doing it with Telford. It's a different team. I normally do it with Welling or Alfreton, or obviously last year was the first year I did it with Hinckley. I did consider doing it with Nuneaton Borough because that's where I live for most of my life. My parents still live there, but I don't know. I just fancied something a bit different, so I went with AFC Telford as the team I'm going to do it with. So you can pop that down in your diary. That'll be starting. The first video will come out the first week the full game comes out. I don't know if I'm going to bother with the patch. I might with the beta. I'll obviously pay for it, have a look at it, but if it's as bad as the beta was for FM13, there's no point, because every time they crossed the ball it went into the back of the net and all that sort of stuff. There were so many issues with it, it was ridiculous. I don't know if to stick with this or let's throw a curveball. This could backfire miserably on me here. Who do you suggest plays? That's fine. I don't know whether I fancy Regan or Pritchard. Let's go with Pritchard. That's fine. That's fine. He plays brilliantly over there. Yeah, I'll give Bowen a game on there. Use Maloney. Why is Maloney not in the team? Get on the bench. Just do the game. Well, Austin's back. You can get promoted to the bench instead of Regan for today. Cole Thirst can sit on the bench for this one. I'll go with that. One player needs it. You can have a 28 shirt, mate. He's been on Rochdale, one young player of the month, I think, every season there, which is quality. This young man ripped the shite out of our defence at our place. He got a hat trick and they beat us 4-2, I think it was. 4-1, 4-2, something like that. So we'll see how we cope with him today. But quality player. I had him obviously on my Sporting Lisbon save that I did a few videos for the 2 seasons title challenge videos. He was brilliant on that. In fact, I realised that I still got that save, and I did record another video. I moved to Liverpool after Sporting Lisbon, but I decided to end it because the views deteriorated. But depending on how I feel, I might do another couple of videos of that. Perhaps finish the Liverpool season, maybe. I don't know if I've still got the video. I recorded the first video for the Liverpool one, but I signed Van Wolfswinkel on that for Liverpool. I took it from Lisbon to Liverpool, so might have a look at it, see if it's worth resurrecting. But it all depends on time and stuff, and we're being completely outplayed here. I might swip it to the old total football formation. For those of you who didn't see that episode, I don't know, total football formation, somebody came to me on Twitter and says, oh, how about trying this formation, the Ajax or Holland one, I can't remember which one it was now, Jordi Cruyff total football formation. And I kind of thought to myself, you know, yeah, okay. You know, it was one of those. Where are you? You can slot in there. You can go there. And big changes for us today at half time. Risky business. But yeah, so that's the formation, the total football formation that I came up with. And on that Sporting Lisbon. It works really well in technical leagues. Believe you me, teams with technical players like Portugal, Spain. It works really well. Oh. So if anybody wants it, feel free to drop me a tweet and or DM me your email address, and I'll quite happily send it over to you. No problems at all. I don't mind at all. But yeah, it works wonders for me in some saves that I've done. But if you don't have technical players, or you don't have players with ability to knock the ball around, you're kind of wasting your time. But yeah, Norwich are doing well, controlling the game well. They did it in the other game though when we played them at our place. But I actually turned out the Norwich job as well. I've been getting job offers a lot this season, a hell of a lot. Arsenal, Chelsea, Norwich, Cardiff, Middlesbrough, Southampton. I've had quite a few. Goodness, you dirty bugger. Come on, let's see if we can get that last second goal. I've had a couple score. They score doing that, Pritch. I admire that though. I admire the effort. Oh well, no draw. It's better than what it was last time. We kept Van Wolfrinkel under control relatively well, so I'm pleased with that. Basson, man of the match. He did seem to cut out everything we threw forward, so that's fair enough. If we could finish in the top 10 in our first season in the Premier League, that would be an amazing achievement. Absolutely amazing achievement. So we've got 4 games left now. Southampton, Sunderland and Arsenal at home, and then Manchester City, the champions, away on the final day of the season. So not long left. Hopefully we'll get the season done in this video for you, so you can see the season play out. I need to upload the next video for you guys. Really, I haven't uploaded one this weekend. I can't remember the last time was. I think it might have been Thursday the last time I uploaded the video. I mean nothing to you, because by the time this is uploaded there'll have been a couple more uploaded, so I mean nothing to you. But I think episode 29 is the next one I need to upload, or 30. I can't remember. I don't even know what episode number this is. So I don't really know until I have a look. I don't keep tabs on how many I've done. Only if I notice it while I'm sorting stuff out on my computer. So, the Sunderland game's on telly. It's like we're making a fortune, absolute fortune off TV rights in the Premier League. It's ridiculous. It really is. It's superbly ridiculous. 6 days. I'm not looking into signing anybody. I wonder how Bangora's getting on down at Dartford. How are you getting on? You got 3 and 9. That's not bad going, is it? They were doing quite well in there. I think they were 7th last time I looked. 8th. Where are they? 872. There's only 2 games left. Oldham, top of the league. Shrewsbury, some big team. Oh, Aki Stanley, look, and Bury. Jesus. Let's have a look. There's anybody lower down. Grimsby. Oh no, it's Guiseley. I was going to say I thought Grimsby had 10 points deducted, and say he done well. Grimsby in the playoff places in the blue square bet north. In the south, any big teams dropped? Newport struggling. Well, there you go. Newcastle beaten in the semis of the FA Cup. Southampton up next. 6th in the league. Going strong. Fighting for a European place. Who's your gaffer? . Oh, sometimes it says in the report, Alfred Schroeder. Oh, how exciting! Dutch maestro. It must have been some. No, well, yeah, it was Southampton because he took over afterwards. I can't remember if it was Southampton or Sunderland who I rejected, but yeah, it was Southampton. Their manager must have moved on to Chelsea then. That's all I can think. Got Arsenal in 9th. I wonder how well I'd have done with them if I'd have took over. Chelsea as well. They're in 7th. Tell you what, let's holiday it to that day, because otherwise I'm going to be babbling on at you for ages, aren't I? But Southampton, going to be a tough game. They're 6th. 11 points ahead of us. They can finish 5th. That's the highest they can finish, I think. Really, I can't. Realistically, anyway, that's the highest they can finish. Yeah, I think so. Aston Villa, West Brom have done well because they were struggling at the bottom at the beginning of the season. So they've done well. Swansea are doing well as well because they were struggling down the bottom. Spencer Everest is playing more games for them now. That's the other player I forgot to have a look at, Spencer Everest. He played against us in the 5-2 defeat at our place. He did well, he did score, but he caused us some trouble. He set up one of their goals, possibly both actually. Sorry, had a late night last night. Sunday morning now. So, yeah, I've got to go to the in-laws for dinner tonight. They're alright people, but Helen's mum's a bit of an arse. She speaks before she thinks. Says some stupid things, pisses people off a lot. But, she's harmless enough. Nothing a pickaxe to the head wouldn't solve. I'm joking, of course. I don't condone such actions. God, even when you holiday, it takes its time, doesn't it? But yeah, so I haven't checked actually how clear of safety we are, but I'd imagine that we still finish 18th if we lose every game. It says down here, if we lose, I'd imagine if we lose every game, and the teams below us all win every game, so it's very unlikely. I'd like to pick up at least 4 points from the next 2 games if possible. Oh no, there must be another game because West Brom's there as well. I forgot we had to play West Brom, so Man City must be after West Brom. So I'm getting rather confused. Ugh. Oh, keep yawning now. So I'm just going to pause it, guys, while I go grab a drink. I'm back in a sec. Sorry about that, guys, I need to get a drink. Mouth is as dry as Gandhi's flip-flop. So we've holidayed it. Don't care about any of this. I didn't realise we'd had the intake. What have I been doing? Where does it say it? Where does it say it? Maybe I'm going to pause it in, guys, while I find this, otherwise you're going to be sat here watching me skiddle through them. I found them and they were a crock of shite, so it's a bit of a shame really, but never mind. Not the end of the world. We'll do some work. In fact, while I'm here, sweet. Initial, youth level. Fair enough. Another 4 million, that's £8 million in 2 seasons we're going to have spent on that. I love it. youth development's my thing on FM. It's what I love doing. I love splashing the cash. We will eventually see the fruits of our labours come to fruition, but until then we have to hang on. Right, you drop onto there, sonny boy, and you drop into there. Chris Field can come out for you. The rest of it seems fine. Who can we pull out? Bowen, you can come out for Bevaney. Dentino's out for a few weeks, about 5 more weeks I think, or 7 to 2 weeks. Picked up a broken arm in a game just as he was coming to the boil. You know, he was starting to look really good and menacing to defences and stuff. Played some superb play in that 1-3-3-3 formation. My God, he's unbelievably good. He runs into a lot of space, gets a lot of through balls in, plays brilliantly well. Top player in that position. Absolutely superb. So Southampton at home, one of the last hurrahs as far as it comes to playing at the North Street ground. So hopefully we can finish well here. Oh, I should have played it up to Bass. Oh, good ball. Go on. Oh, Coulthurst over the top. 78% possession so far, that's pretty damn good. Oh, Cole, Captain Cole gives it away. They'll score from this now, you watch. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we will. Go on, Bass. Oh, never mind. Yeah, so apart from players like Selby and possibly Cole, get in, Flindley! Flindley as well, and Ling. Most of my team are 3 stars. So it just goes to show you don't have to have the best players to do decent in the Premier League or in any league. You just have to have good team atmosphere, a formation that works for your players, a style that works for your players, and somebody to put the ball in the back of the net. As long as you've got those, you can do well with pretty much anything. It's amazing what you can do on Football Manager if you do it, if you get things right. Of course, there's ways you can get things wrong. Some of my underdog saves that I've tried to start have just bombed. They don't always work. It doesn't, you can't always do it. You don't get a God-given right just to go, click your fingers and go, right, underdog save, let's get to the Premier League. 4-4-2, off we go. It doesn't work like that. Sometimes it can work like that. I mean, this Alfreton say has gone much quicker getting to the Premier League than I thought it would. Although when we were in League 2, I didn't think we were ever going to get out of League 2. I thought this could be a series where I'm stuck in the lower football league region for a long time. But I think losing in the playoffs the season before we went up angered the players because they absolutely walloped the league the season after. So kind of helped us out. Give Bevaney a go. Carthy and Rudy. Rudy. See if that upsets the apple cart, shall we? It's made the game not respond. Let's just check this is still recording. I have a feeling that it's not. Oh no, we are. We're still going strong. Go on, send it. Oh, brilliant, Bevaney. Oh, gutted. Oh, Selby. Gutted. I thought Bevaney was going to get his first Premier League goal there. That would have been good. He's been his first senior goal for us as well. I think, anyway. Sure he hasn't scored for us yet. What's going on here? Pritchard needs to be taken off. We've used all the subs. Balarkas, you can drop that. You can drop in there. Selby can drop in there. Bevaney can go there. It's only for injury time. Hopefully we'll be alright for injury time. Come on. No, it's not responding. Shocker. Flanley's been amazing this season. Really good. Getting a 1-0 win over 6th place Southampton. Now that's a good result. Flanley man of the match. Much deserved. Been fantastic for us this season, really has. Ling hasn't conceded for 302 minutes. If it doesn't change in the next match, it definitely will the game after, that's for sure. So, and if it doesn't change in the next couple of games, it will do when we play Man City on the final day. Dreading Man City away. I'm going to use the 1-3-3-3 formation against Man City, sod it. I'm not using the 5-3-2 one. I don't like that one. I need to tinker with it a bit more. But, we'll get it in the end. Have Wigan been relegated yet? Yes. Just look at their points tally. It's a resounding yes. No. What? Why isn't there a little R next to them yet? Surely there's no way. Like, well, I suppose, yeah, but well, I don't know. But no, not Scott Brown, you prat. Where's he gone? There he is, playing in midfield. Making inquiry. I don't use that very often, but why not? Push the boat out and use the inquiry. Manchester City. What am I on about? Scott's looking up there. Tottenham and Arsenal, big game. Tottenham 3rd, Arsenal 10th. But the Tottenham fans are loving that. Up to 2nd now. Latic's reject Burton bid. Oh, he's not for sale at any price. We'll soon see about that. Oh, it's got a minimum release fee of 10 million. Let's see if 7.5 will tempt him to part company with him. If not, if I have to spend the 10 million on him, then I will, because he's a quality player. Sweating even thinking about spending so much money on a player, because 6.7 on their Dentino spread out over instalments and payments and add-ons and stuff made me sweat. But we're allowed to splurge every now and again. This bloody thing. Start training, get knotted, change that. Actually, Ben Walker, that's a good point. You need to come back into the first team now. First team free. Well done, Gur. You've been amazing. Absolutely amazing. As of you, Vicky boy. Well done. Good job. And yes, I know, I'm already doing such things, you pillock. What are we spending £8 million in 2 seasons? You want 9.75? That's still cheaper. I'll tell you what. I'll give you 5 up front. I'm going to spread the payments now. See if this will. And 4.7. He won't want to join me though now. He'll get to contract talks and he'll be like, no. I'll have to wait till they get relegated officially. Wait till the season skips over to the Championship, till they skip over into the Championship, and then do it that way. They've accepted it anyway. Nope, don't want to join us yet. We'll see if he does next season. No rush unless somebody else comes in for him now that we've made a bid and it's been accepted. But if we miss him, we miss him. It's not the end of the world. I'm going to pause it, guys, till we get to the Sunderland game, so bear with us. Right, get this out of the way. Let me just put my phone back on aeroplane mode. So I apologise if you get a bit of interference for a minute, guys. Just popping it back on aeroplane mode. Dark clouds have descended over the house outside, so the house phone might ring shortly. The missus asking me to go pick her up. I forgot Pritchard was injured. I'm going to give Austin Lee his chance in the Premier League. Oh, risky. Risk it for a biscuit. Benny Boy Walker can go on the bench. Benny Boy Brett Walker can go on the bench as well. So we've got a couple of options on the right side. Central midfield. God, I'm all over the place. So Sunderland, going to be difficult. Good team, good players. Skipping through this rather quickly because I don't know how long I've got until one, I have to pick the wife up, or two, she gets home, because I do recording on an open landing. I put a video on a picture showing you where the magic happens on Twitter yesterday. Excuse me, a bit of a stretch. It's hard to do recording when people are in the house, because one, they listen to you and it makes me feel a bit uncomfortable really, and two, they're making loads of noise. Go on, Coley lad, go! J. Cole, Captain Supreme. We seem to have started to peak a bit, really. Very famous last words. We'll either lose this one now or something happened. Oh, Austin Lee's picked up an injury. What a kick in the chest, testes for him that is. Oh, well, Reegs, you get out there. You show us why you should be in the team. Oh, gutted for Austin Lee. Had such a good season on loan at Rochdale and Charlton. Come back, deserves his place, deserves his chance. Gets his chance and gets injured. What a kick in the kahunas. Can't get the ball off him. Don't let him hit us before half time. Midnight still in goal for them. He's done well. Oh, cool first, beautiful, what a goal. What a goal. Skipped past the player with a turn of pace and smoshed it past the keeper. 2-0. Happy days. So we can do this against Arsenal. In that last, I think it's our last home game of the season, isn't it? Sure it is. I think we're away to West Brom and Man City after that. Good job. Gutted for you, mate. Absolutely gutted. Hopefully it's not a serious injury. Hopefully you can perhaps get another game in before the end of the season, or at least another substitute appearance or something. Right. Righty-ho. So, Netsy, Thomas Netsy, he doesn't miss them, does he? Good player on FM. Very good player. So 2-1, that makes it look a bit more precarious now. Selby hasn't scored, has he, for a couple of games? Just noticed. Or is it? Go on, send it in. Oh, cleared. They're going to hit us on the counter here. Yeah, 2-2. Oh, what a miss. Didn't expect him to miss that at all. Wow. Here comes the absolute shit shower of rain. Absolutely hammering it down outside now. How many changes? Oh no, no, no. Well done, Reeves. Get in. 2-1 win. Sets us up nicely for Man City. Sets us up beautifully. For Man City, Arsenal even. Sorry guys, I'm all over the place today. So, what I'll do is I'll holiday it. Oh, not holiday it, I'll skip it in and pause it. Holiday it for you. Pause it and get to the Arsenal game. Unless, of course, the wife rings in between. Oh, he's out for 7 weeks. Gutted. Or 4 or 5 with the physio treatment. gutted. Well, there we have that anyway. What a gutter. What an absolute gutter. Sorry guys, he now wants to stay. Hoorah! Sorry guys, I thought I paused it then and I just went quiet on you. Right, bear me a second guys, I'll accept his request to stay for damn show. But yeah, bear me a second guys. I had to skip in to show you this. Young Player of the Month, J. Cole. Goal of the Month, Colthurst. Manager of the Month, Moi. See you in a minute. Right then, Arsenal now. Reegs can go in. Morley can drop onto the bench. You'd have to put it for the right person, dumbass. Okay, Dentino's back. He's not fully fit, but he's back. So you can go on the bench for Brett Walker. So, Arsenal at home. We've beaten them 3-0 here before. So I don't see that happening again. I'm very honest about that. But you know, we have beaten them before, so we can take, you know, take a bit of confidence from that. Who's this lad? He's young and not worth a lot really. He's only just started playing in the first team for them this season, really. And we always had 4 appearances last season, but interesting to say the least. So you can do that again because I'm trying to speed this up for you guys. It's been quite a long video, but here we go. Flenley against his former club, of course. Joined on loan initially and then signed. 250 grand, I think it was, wasn't it, or something like that. He's been a brilliant signing for us. Absolutely top notch. God, we've had 6 shots. They have 1. But they've scored. Oh dear. Never mind. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world by any stretch of the imagination. It's a shame though, because this is the last ever competitive game at North Street. Oh, Colthurst pulled out there. Well done, Cole. He'll give it away now though. Told you. Goal. Oh, so nearly. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. I don't know what to do for the best now. I don't know how to stay as we are because we're not playing badly at all. Flenley's a bit cream crackered there. Ah, fuck it. Go on, guys. As you were. I might give Beverny a run out in a minute against Arsenal. Oh, well done, Bass. Bass and Bath there in a standoff. Bath the Bass. Oh, here they come again. 3. Oh, good save, Ling. Well done. Well done indeed. So, you know, what was the point in that showing the corner if all it was going to do was cut off after he took it? Ridiculous. Ashworth, Colthurst, Townsend, oh, Cole, Isabelle, Selby, down here. Bass. Go! Cracker of a ball to Bass. Thought he was going to hit it first time, but he took his time to control it and then get it so welly, didn't he? I thought he took it too close to the keeper. But he found the net, didn't he? He didn't miss a round. Right, let's make a couple of changes. Then Tino for Cole. call first for Field. Yeah, that'll do for now. I was going to give Beverly a run, but I might save that last change in case anything happens injury wise. 15 shots we've had to their 5, and we're losing 2-1. Quality's winning through at the moment. Oh, come on. Gutted. I was hoping we'd nick a point from this. Gutted. Oh well. Well done to Arsenal. Well done to us. We played well. Yep, you give it everything you had. That's a fair, write up of it. Really fair assumption to make. 19 shots, 52%. More on target. Lost by a goal. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. But never mind. Positive signs from that. Positive signs indeed. So we now move on to West Brom. So I am going to pause it, go to West Brom, and then we'll do that game, then pause it, go to Man City, and end the season there, and end the video there. Spare me a second, guys. Right, West Brom, bring it on. I'm going to give Dentino a go in this one. Give Cole a bit of a rest, and Chris Field can go in for Cole first, I think, today. So hopefully we can get a good win under his belt, go into the Man City game on the back of the result. Oh, Dan Bisingo's up front for West Brom today. So will he score against his former club? That is the question. Let's get on with it. West Brom away. Difficult game. Difficult place to go, the Hawthorns. Excuse me. Bisungu robbed by Isabale already there. Could be an interesting battle. So we dominated against Arsenal, lost 2-1. Hopefully we can get the ball in the back of the net today. What a shocking first half. Not one highlight apart from the kick-off. What a load of shite. I'm going to assertively tell them, I clicked on the wrong bloody one. Oh well. It's not the end of the world, don't panic. Don't panic. I meant to tell them I was far from pleased in an assertive manner, but that fell on its arse, didn't it, really? So, hey ho, here we go. Come on, get it in there. Oh, that's poor, that was from Ashworth. Oh, he's left us open at the back here. Renault, Monreal, Brunt, Jacquet. Go on, Denils. Oh, Dentino even. Oh, go on, Selbs. Go on, go on, go on. Get in! Beautiful work from Selby, very unselfish. And he squared it to Field, who slotted it home. Selby, who of course asked to stay, retracted his transfer request. Happy with that. Well done, Field. Get it out. Oh, what a goal! What a goal from Brunt. I applaud that. What a strike. I didn't expect that. I don't think anybody did. What a strike. Superb. Righty ho, Dentino for Cole. That's definitely one. Controversial. Cole first is staying on the bench, and Bevan is coming on. And Ronnie, you can get a game on there for him because he's been giving the ball away too much today. So Ronnie's the guy from Ronnie. What's his surname? I can't remember. McCarthy, sorry. He's the guy who I signed from Hayes and Yedding, same club I got Spencer Everest from. So he's been out on loan this season. Went on loan to Preston first and got 4 goals in 23 games from right back, which is pretty decent. A draw I'd be happy with, to be honest. Oh, too much on it, Macca, too much. I'd be happy with a draw for definite. Away from home. Come on, well done. Well done. Superb. Happy with that. Nothing we could do about their goal. Just a bit of pure class. Not the end of the world. 10th in the league at the moment. A draw against Man City would see us finish 10th. With a win we could finish 9th if things go our way. Not going to happen that, but a draw is going to be difficult enough. So yeah, chuffed to bits with that. A nice little 10th place finish, hopefully. Fingers crossed. So it's impressive. I've got a feeling this might be my wife getting a lift back. No, it isn't. No, I didn't know if on the one of the other lasses down the farm would give her a lift back in one of their truck things then, but they hadn't. So Man City coming up, so I'm going to pause it, guys, and then we'll do the last game of the season, and then we'll see where we finished and end it there. Over a second, guys. Right, guys, I've gone for the 1-3-3-3 formation for Man City, so let's see how we get on here. I remember last time I played them for the first time in the Premier League away from home with a new promoted team. They smashed us 8-1. Or was that at home actually? No, it was at home, wasn't it? They beat us 8-1 in my Hinkley save, my first season in the Premier League. So let's see how many they can destroy us by here. Premier League champions. Looks like they've sort of mixed it up a bit and left some of their first team players out. Interestings. So just go out there and do your shizzle nizzles. Why's Pritchard in the team? He's only got 87%. I've missed that, haven't I? Bum cheek. Oh well. Can't change it now. I have to play for a bit. Hope for the best. Just gone with this formation to mix it up a bit for them. See how Manchester City fare with it. They'll still win. I mean, they've absolutely poleaxed the opposition in this league this season. Come on, guys. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on, Selbs! Goal! Get in there! He hasn't scored for a few games, Selby, but he's got on the sheet here. Dentino. Finley! Goal! Fuck me! 2-0. Cracker. On the volley that was, by the looks of things. What a beaut from Flenners. Straight to the kick-off. They're going to score from the kick-off. Oh, no, they're not. Going to score here, though. Yep, Ben Arthur. I get the feeling Man City fans are going to be singing 2-0 and you effed it up. Come on. Go on, send it back their way. Come on, get it off them. Get it off them. Get it off them. Get it off them. 2-2 coming up here. Will Hughes. Beauty. Back of the net. What a swine. 2-0 and you've it up. Oh well, never mind. This was a 2-0 lead at the Etihad. Oh, that was poor. Well done, Dentino. Too much on that, you prat. Foreigners, eh? Foreign players. Always going for the glory ball. Oh, here comes 3. Oh, what a beaut. What a beauty. Can't argue with that. 2-0 down to 3-2 up. What a first half. Their possessions far outweighing ours now. You've been unlucky so much, you have, to be fair, because you know, in a way, to a degree. Chet Morley's having a bit of a mare. Never mind, they can't be helped. Only young. Need to go through these lessons to learn how to improve on them. Oh, sorry if you had some phone interference, by the way, guys. Before I paused it last, I didn't realise I'd left my phone on. I haven't put it on aeroplane mode, so you've probably got some crap going on through it, so I apologise. Here comes number 4 though. Poor defending that. Poor defending. They're going to get a 5th in a minute as well. Confidence has been smashed. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. We need to swap to the old oh, it's disallowed. We need to swap back to this because they're getting in too easily behind us. So Maloney on for Pritchard because he's green crackered. Ashworth for Morley. You can go there, you can go there. Dentino's alright playing out on the right. Should have changed formation after I went 2-0 up. I should have just slapped everybody in defence. Tried to see the game out. What a game though. And what an effort on our behalf to start off the game to get 2 goals up. 4-2 is better than 4-0. Even if you were 2-0 up away at the champions of England for about the 1500,000th season in a row. Go on, Coley lad. Go on, Selbs. Go on, Isabelle. Go! 4-3! Isabelle. Oh, get in. The boy from Barnet. The Ghanaian boy from Barnet. Get in. 4-3. Come on, let's make it 4-0. Come on. Come on, just for the crack. No, they're going to make it 5-3 instead. Aguero. Ben Arthur. Penalty. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. Oh well. Yeah, don't give him the ball then, Tino. Oh, never mind. Ben Arthur for the penalty. Goal. 5-3. Never mind. Not the end of the world. We'll give it us best. It's been a cracking game for you guys to see. Plenty of goals. Here's number 6. Coming up. Oh, another penalty. I don't believe it. Ashworth's off as well, is he? Oh no, he's just got a warning. Here comes number 6. Aguero. Go on, only just. Only just. I think we made him angry when we scored the 3rd. Going 2-0 up made them annoyed. Getting a 3rd goal and being in touching distance of a point really peed them off. Go on, first. Oh, gutted. Gutted. Here comes number 7, I think. Coming up, yep, Ben Afra. 7. Oh, counter-attacking football, that is best. That's twice you've seen us concede 7 now. You saw us concede 7 in the cup against Arsenal, and now 7 in the league against Man City even. That's it, just get it out of the way, fellas. Well done. Well done, Man City. That's why they're champions of England. You gave it your best. You really did. Very impressed. So let's jog off. Finished 10th according to that. Let's just double check that at the end. Very happy if we have. What a first season in the Premier League. I know it's ended with a walloping, but 14 million, yeah, for finishing 10th. Superb. I don't want to speak to you, I can't be bothered. Oh, go on actually, let's speak to him. What did he just say? Pellegrini was going to say, I think Paul Howard will think twice before making comments in the future. Oh, you want to be a bit of a prick towards me, do you? No, let's get one of them, never heard of him. Manages the champion. He's managed the champions of England since I took over at Alfreton every season. I've never heard of him. Don't know who he is. Squad payout 135k. Curtain comes down. Blah 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 blah. So Premier League has finished. Wigan, Everton and Forest have gone down. Arsenal, Chelsea, Fulham, Liverpool, Tottenham, Man U and Man City have made it into Europe. 104 points from Man City, 119 goals. We finished an extraordinarily respectable and overwhelming 10th position. Couldn't have asked for any better than that. We're going to be in the player stats. Let's have a look. Nobody in there. Danny Selby in the goals. 5th, 21 goals. Happy with that. That's it in the respects of that. Very impressed. Very impressed indeed. So guys, thank you very much for sitting and listening to me babble on for over an hour. Thanks for watching the series so far. Hope you're enjoying it, and I will see you for the next episode at the beginning of the next Premier League season. Goodbye.